Roger Dodger, this is MC Codger saying welcome back on a rainy day. Well, we're going to run and get us some pumpkin and start us a little automated pumpkin farm. I was telling you about that last time. And when I was out and just exploring one day, I found some pumpkins. And it was fairly close to my home. I could look around and still see my tower. So I just, when I found that pumpkin patch, I found my tower and started laying torches down so that I'd be able to find that pumpkin patch again real easily. That's, if you find something interesting, you can always mark your path with torches, and then it makes it easy to find. And looky there, I didn't have to look around again. There's my wonderful little pumpkin patch. And looky there, I've got a sheep, got some sheep over here and all kind of fun stuff. So I may come back to this area later on as well. But right now, what I want is these pumpkins. Because pumpkins, I just left click and harvest these pumpkins. And from the pumpkins, I will get pumpkin seeds. And from the pumpkin seeds, I will grow more pumpkins. Because with pumpkins you can make jack-o'-lanterns with a torch. That's pretty cool. You can also make pumpkin pie, which is a really high-power food source, which I want to show you how to do that. And if you put a jack-o'-lantern on your head, well, there's something about if you put a jack-o'-lantern on your head, an Enderman won't get upset with you. And we'll look at that later. I'm going to leave this one pumpkin here, but I'm going to head back and we're going to see what we can do about turning these pumpkins into seeds and planting them. So I'll see you in just a second. And here we are back at the farm. You can see I've got a couple of pistons laid out, and I've got a couple of plots with pumpkins that I've already planted from a pumpkin I harvested earlier. And this is kind of the layout of what we're going to do. You plant a pumpkin seed, and then that pumpkin doesn't grow in that plot. It's not like carrots or potatoes or wheat. It grows, the vine stretches, and it grows in one of the adjacent squares. So I've filled these squares with torches so that this little pumpkin has only one place to go, and that's this square in front of my piston. Same thing with this one. I've got torches all around so that it won't fill a block that's already filled. At least I hope. It will grow, and it will grow in this square here in front of this piston. So we'll be able to harvest all of them with one flick of the switch. So let me first get my pumpkins, and we'll turn them into pumpkin seeds. 4 pumpkin seeds for each pumpkin. And that's plenty of pumpkin seeds. I'm going to leave a few of these pumpkins here as pumpkins, and we'll make them into pie here a little bit later, maybe next time together. So what I'm going to do is get my pistons, setting my pistons very similar to how I did with the sugarcane harvesting. And then over here, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put a let's see now. Yeah, okay. I'm going to go ahead and put me a torch here, and here, so that this pumpkin will have to grow into that square. So let me get my hoe. Just like Santa Claus, I can hoe, and let me get my pumpkin seeds. What I do with them, there they are. And plant another pumpkin there. And now I'm going to go ahead and fill out the rest of this line and get back to you in a second. Okay, now I've got my pumpkins planted and I've got my piston harvesters all set up. All I need to do is lay a little bit more redstone. You see I've got some of my redstone started over here. I've got this line of redstone that's covering the blocks behind those pistons. Now I need to lay some more redstone over here to cover the blocks behind these pistons, so they will get the signal to fire. And so once those pumpkins grow, takes them a while, then all I have to do is flip the lever, and that will harvest all my pumpkins. Then I just go and pick them up, and then I can make some pumpkin pie. So let's run inside right quick, and I'll show you how to make some pumpkin pie. Okay, here we are. Before I go into my crafting table to make some pumpkin pie, I need to get some sugar, and I need to get some eggs. So I got a bunch of eggs here, and I've got some sugar cane. And let me put some seeds away, so I've got one empty slot to work with here. Matter of fact, I'll put those away, just free up a little space here in the inventory. Okay, now I'll just open up my inventory. I'll put the sugar cane right up here and make some sugar. Okay, there I've got some sugar. I'm going to use that. I'm not going to make it all into sugar just right now. And then I'll open my crafting table, and here's the pumpkin pie. It takes one egg, takes one pumpkin, and it takes one sugar. And there you've got pumpkin pie, made it kind of like a wedge, like a pie slice. And a pumpkin pie gives you 8 food points. Very calorie dense and very good for you. And the thing I like about it is you can stack it in your inventory, so it doesn't take as much space as if you couldn't stack it. So there's our pumpkin pie recipe, and we've made our pumpkin pies, which now we've got our pumpkin patch, and we'll be able to harvest that automatically with a flip of a lever, and we'll be able to have as much pumpkin pie as we want once those pumpkins grow. So just want to let you know that, and I will see you next time. And look at that, the rain has stopped. So we'll and if you find missing episode 31, let me know where it is. I'm missing episode 31. I'm going to be looking for it. So until then, this is MC Codger saying we'll see you next time.